Aquarius, welcome to your reading for the month of May. I must say from the beginning, if you have placements in Capricorn, you should check that video because you have a lot in common with Capricorn this month. So May, for Aquarius, you have Secret Admirer with vase, you have Bird perched, waiting for news package letter. You have Caterpillar. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. You have Not. Unsuccessful plans. You have Crown. Honor and respect will come to you. And then we have these two beautiful cards that say marriage and December. So I would say from your reading, there are choices you need to make that can transform completely your world by changing yourself and by changing the mindset you have. And we have here, and I'm sorry because I forgot to see it. Let me just look where the Akasha is. 112. Because the card that you have here as Oracle, let me show it to you once. I'm a little bit lost. Yeah, is the Akasha that says your guidance is divinely guided. And if you don't know by now, this is like the Akasha is the library, the center of information, the guidance that I get all these readings from. So I'm loving that it came for you, Aquarius, and let's read what it says. Akasha exists in the fifth dimension and the library of souls. All soul contracts, history, gifts, lessons, and more exist here. We each have access to this information of the past, present, and future, and can tap into it at any time. While we have free will, there are also points on the timeline of our lives that are predestined or pre-planned. Soul contracts or agreements that were made before incarnating. It could be a company you choose to work for, a relationship you plan to have, or a person you agree to mentor or help. Whatever it is, know that this is divinely guided and will not bypass you. If you are waiting for a sign to proceed, this card is it. You are likely living out an important part of your soul's journey, and you are exactly where you need to be. This is very exciting indeed. It is time to call in the support of your helpers, both the physical realm and the spiritual world, to trust the signs coming, to take note of your dreams, to notice any feelings or visions that you receive, for you are tapping into the wisdom of the Akasha, and you are being given to go ahead to proceed. The theme of the month comes as the Seven of Coins reversed. And this is an energy of some investment, some hope, some project, some person that has been a long-term relationship, no matter if this is work or whatever it is. There was something you've been putting your resources, your energy, your time, your love, and now you are doing this new perspective evaluation, such as that you may even change your mind on the way that you are putting the efforts of that relationship or that project, or as I can see, it's about the mindset. So it's already in your mind, and probably at this time you are already considering it. Something you need to avoid is approaching this person or this situation in an irresponsible way. You have the Page of Scepters, and the Page of Scepters is our energy as male adolescents. So it means that you are still a student, and you want to avoid to be irrational, to be talking too much, but then not committing to what you say, or kind of gossiping just because you look good in the picture, making things, brighter than they are. It's about you only following your desire. So it seems like whatever it is here for you, it's something that is divinely guided. What this card is basically saying is be responsible, be involve not only your body in your decisions and commitment and evaluation of whatever it is happening for you, but also call upon something that has been hidden for you and you are denying yourself, which is your mindset is as if you were waiting and waiting and waiting. And now your mind is really pushing you in a way that you have to speak it. And this means that probably you will say things by now because you were holding it. You will say things that will be too much for other people to listen. But the fact is, you need to be truthful and aggressive in a way that allows you to align strategically. You need to embrace this side of you that is hidden, that mind, and that for shame or some reason you are denying yourself to say it. It's like if you are in a relationship, there are these lies, there are these hidden thoughts, there are these communication that were missing, and they can be hurtful, but at the same time they are inside of you waiting for that moment that you finally say it. And let's again not forget, never forget that if this is meant to be, it's because you made the contract of doing it this way. Something you need definitely to evaluate is, well, if my mind is guiding me towards this different way of committing, of love, of conducting my business this way, working this way, it's because there is an opportunity here to change it. To change. There is a chance for you to, inside your mind, find the new rules, find the new prospects, find the new way of love, find a new way of speaking and communicating. I feel you're being holding on for such a long time that this is actually hurting you, and it's reflecting and it's causing the other part, independently of this being a counterpart, because there is a great choice of this being a counterpart, because you come here as the king of spikes, and something you need to let go is the queen of spikes reverse. So maybe you are in a situation where you are being triggered to look into these thoughts of yours, and you are fighting against it. So let it go. What this reading is telling you is go within, find the healing characteristics, the triggers that this person of this situation is bringing towards your mind, because it's causing, you are in front of a person that is probably overwhelmed and saying things that are nonsense, but it's like, vomiting out the soul. And this is what you need to do. So what you need to let go is doing it with that person. You need to evaluate. You need to see the changes of the mind. You need to do your shadow work, because being aggressive and being overwhelmed with exterior world, it's not helping you so much to realize what the changes that you need to do, and it's making you look like, again, a 16-year-old. So there is the need of you talking, putting things out there, but there's also the need of you doing the evaluation of, why am I saying this in this way and not in a healing matter? So it can be a confusing process, because I think you will realize as you go. And it's all about the communications, the mindset, changing strategy of the mind, changing the plans for the future. Because you are not doing this, Aquarius. Definitely you are not, and you need to start. Because the Four of Hearts comes here. The Four of Hearts is you, the goal, the growth for you. It's for you to understand that whatever choices you decide to accept, there is this need of the choices being aligning with your energy. If this is a person, then in your relationships, you need to learn to deal. And I'm going to show you the Six of Coins comes here reverse. There is a need of you to bring balance the way you relate, no matter, again, if this is a relationship, it's another person. If this is your job, it's the way you choose your tasks, the way you choose your position, the way you choose to conduct your work, because there is this need of balance. What you give, you will receive. This is for you to grow so that later on you learn what you should accept as your responsibility or not. Because you may find during this transformation that you are overdoing or overgiving. You may find, no, you will find, because this is exactly what it means. You are giving too much of yourself to this particular case that is in your mind. So the goal of the month, once you grow, is for you to be completely emotionally overwhelmed. Why? Because there is this chapter of you learning to deal with emotions that rise up level up your soul. So your soul wants you to be emotionally fulfilled. And by putting you in a situation where you have so many choices and you try to be in all over the place, you will learn that some of the things that you actually accepted, as we said here, they are toxic for you. And therefore they bring you like this tiredness, you get frustrated. This is this guy. You cannot be for the other person in a loving way because your mind, your heart are clogged with tasks and things that are not bringing you any kind of satisfaction. So who are you going to be during the month of May? You are going to be this person that, with the Four of Swords, tries to, commit as much as possible, but at the same time, retreat, do an internal evaluation, do a resting. You want to stop this process of your mind and your heart to be doing things that are not connected with your purpose. Simple as that. And yes, your environment, the people around you, they will be competing and poking you and kind of trying to make you believe that you don't have this right. But at the same time, you know that you are unique, that you are different, and you actually have what it takes to go through. So they will start seeing, oh, this Aquarius person is not actually so weak. I'm astonished that this person decided to stand up for himself or herself and follow the heart, the guidance, the higher self. Now, you see, we had the King of Hearts reversed here as attached to the goal of the month, and we have it in the placement of your fears and hope. Because deep inside you, you are looking for or fighting, because with the Seven of Wands, you are trying to gain this space in your environment, in your family, in your work, where you actually are a leader and you lead from a place of kindness. But you also are afraid of being judged, of not being loved or not accepted. This is a very interesting, and it came twice. So maybe this is the trigger, not the trigger. Maybe this is the root cause of your trigger, of you, sometimes wanted to be seen as a playboy or someone that has what doesn't have. Anyways, the thing is, if you do this work, what you will gain is actually strength. And the strength card is a card that brings a lot of kindness. There's no pushing the limits. There is no judgment. There is no lies, nothing like that. You are grounded. Your emotions are grounded, and your body is fine, and your mind is finally aligned in a way that you can become the leader and make things happen. Another thing that comes here as your outcome is the Page of Wands. So instead of being this Page of Wands that is acting out of a place of faking of a facade, you will actually have a new beginning where you will be vigorous, you will be connecting to the intuition, you will be defining a path that is aligned with your higher self, with a lot of vitality, a lot of beauty, a lot of sex appeal, a lot of power, and it will be a new journey for you. This is it, Aquarius. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, do like, subscribe, and follow. If you want a personal reading with me, you know how to find me here on social media. Otherwise, I'll see you in your next reading.